everybody. So today is the day. We've got the Alien Tech set up. We've got the laptop out, which means we're getting ready to take a read on the car, and then we're gonna tune. So this episode, it's all about performance. It's all about getting our tune straight. So this one you're gonna wanna watch. So let's get into it. All right, so first we're gonna go ahead and take a read on the car. That's gonna take approximately about 7 to 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and get that started. All right, so we'll go ahead and get our Alien Tech suite opened up here and get on our connection. Go ahead and initialize. I've already got the charger hooked up in the back because that's one thing we want to do. We want to make sure that there is a maintainer hooked up in the back. We're using a Top Don maintainer. It's capable of 100 amp, but right now I've got it turned down to it's only 25 amp because all it's going to do is maintain, and that's really all you need when you're reading or writing software on a car. So keep that in mind. But for now, let's hurry up and wait. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and write the file into the car. And after that, the only thing we have left to do is, well, we got to drive it. So, I mean, obviously we got to try out the tune. So, let's get it done. I'm kind of excited, I'm not going to lie. So now I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff out of the way, and I'm going to start the car. I'm kind of pumped because we finally got the tune installed. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. You tell me what you guys think once we start it up and we can hear the engine. So let me move this here. And some of you guys are wondering, all right, what are you using? I mentioned Alien Tech. Alien Tech seems to be more versatile when it comes to Jaguar and some other exotics, so that's why I'm using the Alien Tech on this. And honestly, it just seems to work better with a majority of brands, and that's kind of why we're using it. You know, the price point's kind of high, I'm not going to lie to you, but overall, the technology and the versatility of it and the literally amount of brands and things that you can do with it just seems to surpass the price point for us personally. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Wow. Yeah, I think it made a difference. Now we just got to put this thing out on the highway. But of course, it started raining. So hang on one sec. Yeah, it seems pretty raw to me. So, like I said, of course it started raining. And from what we just did to this car, no, I probably don't want to take it out into this because I think that's just kind of be asking to die. So we're going to have to wait till the road dries up. And we'll just have to continue this in a little while. But for now, we're going to be behind the scenes here doing some more stuff to the car. All right, so it is an absolutely beautiful day, and that's what we're getting ready to do, is go out here and do some testing on this thing now that we've got it tuned. So let's go ahead and give it a go. All right, so let's take this thing down the road. Like I said, I just put it in sport mode, so if we're gonna see a difference or we're gonna feel a difference, that's the way to do it. So Now, some of the things that we have done to this car, just so you know, we have done an exhaust system on it, just a review. We've deleted the cats. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's a big difference. My God. Sorry, I got kind of carried away there, but, you know, to review, we have done a complete exhaust system on it, cat delete, and twin filter air intakes and supercharger pulleys. So that's really all this car has done to it. Now, from what I can tell, it runs really good, and it is smooth. And they did claim that the supercharger pulley would make it a very smooth, calm, cool ride. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to go ahead and turn the air on too. So, you know, we're riding around in comfort as well. Yeah, there we go. So we're not actually burning up, because we do have the windows up because we couldn't hear it, you know, I roll them down. But we will roll them down at some point. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to cruise up through here, and I'm going to roll the windows down so we can hear the exhaust and that, and I just kind of want to do it anyway. Wow, I can't get over how smooth this thing is. Even with the mods in it, it's violent, but yet smooth. What do you think? That's a thumbs up, folks. And that sounds violent. God, that is so violent. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, that's almost atrocious, but yeah, it sounds good. And then we got to find somewhere to do a pull. One more car.
It's like God wants us to do this pull.
I'm not going to be too super mean here, because those people are like considered conducting business, so we'll wait till we get up through here. Oh my God, that is just evil. Alright, we gotta start slowing down a little bit, but it just, oh man, it just wants to go. I love the popping and cracking too. That's the tune we wanted, was the pop and crack, or how'd they say that, bang and pop, tuned to Vizio. So it definitely does that. Definitely does that. Pull number 2. Well, we didn't have as much room, but God, this car picks up speed so quick. It's stupid.
It pulls hard as hell.
Yeah.
Like I gotta brace myself against the dash so I can keep the camera steady. Because if not, I'd just be like this the whole time.
Oh, it's insane. You know, and the thing is, the modifications we've done has added mid-range and low-end torque, and you can definitely tell a big difference, because the torque thing on this is like a torque monster. I mean, I could only imagine this car would probably do a wicked burnout.
Proper burnout. Like I've never been in a car with a blown motor that pulls so hard.
I know, right? Because when we bought they have. I mean, I'm not saying anything, but you know, especially if you put it in, you know, where it doesn't even fit at all. Oh yeah, our old stomping ground. I had to try. You know I had to try. Oh,
Oh shit, that's
woo! He did do a burnout. Yeah!
The brakes are honestly perfect.
Oh, the brakes are awesome on this car.
It just, oh, God.
I wonder if it's a FedEx guy we know. It is. He's like, what the hell are these two doing now? It's like, always something with these guys. We wouldn't do such things, would we?
We're talking about, we've done nothing illegal. Jesus. Oh my.
Damn! That was just from a takeoff.
I don't think it does a burnout quite as good as the Mustang.
I don't think it does either, but that can be fixed because I know, and maybe that's not our burnout, because I honestly wasn't paying attention, and I know this thing probably has track lock on it, but
it hooks so good. I honestly wouldn't
I mean,
want to
it
take
hooks
that away.
stupid. I mean, stupid, but even at that, like I said, I don't think it's enough to contain the power, because we whipped it around and I kicked it, and it got a little sideways, so. Alright, we gotta put the windows up a little bit.
School and then run 9s at the drag strip.
The ultimate grocery getter. Hmm? Hold on a second. Oh, did I do that? Oh my God, this thing is just too much fun. Hey. You know, and that's the thing, like I said, Jaguar, when they actually designed this car, did a flippin' awesome job. I mean, the stability control and stuff on this car is insane. Everything about the car is just, you know, it's just, you never would expect Alien Tech software. I mean, what do you want to make a guess? I'm going to say at least 600.
I haven't been around
Or
fast
close.
cars my whole life. It's fast though. I was in like a 3-valve body style GT500, and like the one time the guy did a pull in it, it didn't feel like this. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, this car is just stupid. I mean, you never would expect it to do what it does and perform the way it does, because it's like, you know, and then we're doing most of this with the AC on. The only time I stopped and turned the AC off was when we wanted to do something dumb back there. I turned the AC off. The rest of the time, we've done all these pulls and all this stuff with the AC on, cool in here, and now, like I said, the only reason I've turned it off is because, you know, we couldn't hear, but I mean, that's impressive.
I agree. Jesus.
Yeah, it is a 4.2 dual overhead cam V8. That's all this thing is. Obviously, it's got the Eaton M112 supercharger strapped onto it and some bolt-on parts that we've done. But would you ever think that we would get that much power out of a car
It looks stacked.
that is just basically a grocery getter? I mean, would you think that we would actually, you know, achieve that much and it would be that violent with just what we did? Because most of the time, to get the power out of these cars, or any car for that matter, you know, it takes a lot more than what we've done. So, you know, the pulley, it's a 10% pulley. You know, the filters, the tuning, I mean, I'm impressed. I can't say that I'm not.
Yeah.
So, all right, so that was a blast. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, that was a blast. We've got the car in the shop here cooling down because we did make some pretty hard pulls on it, you know, and that's just kind of part of, you know, giving it a proper test, okay? So, you know, would you agree it was a proper test?
Facts. A proper test all the way to the speed limit.
Exactly. We didn't exceed the speed limit. What are you talking about?
Never.
Never. No, we wouldn't do such things. But, so, where we're at on it is, you know, I'm sitting here thinking at some point in time here in the near future, and I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm sure you're probably going to agree, we need to get this car on the dyno. We need to see where it's actually at and kind of go from there. I'm guessing, like I said earlier, somewhere 600-ish range. I could be wrong, but now I've had some cars that's made pretty decent power, and this one's making pretty good power for what it is. I mean, we're talking a 4.2 grocery getter, you know, 4-door sedan, basically. So, I mean, let me tell you, you're going to pick your groceries up and you're going to get there really quick and probably get back home. So, you know, it's saving time inadvertently. That's what it's doing. It's saving time. But unfortunately, that's really all we got time for today. You know, some of the stuff that we're going to be having coming up here in the near future, we're going to be finishing out the BMW because we started the video on the cheap Chinese wrap and it has been horrendous working with the stuff. So now when we do go to rewrap it, we're going to pull everything off and we're going to show you what a good quality wrap and the differences are with a good quality wrap. Something else we'll be finishing up, or should I say we'll be wrapping up the Excursion, which you can't see right now, because we'll be getting some stuff coming on that. We've got some really cool stuff coming with that, and we might even possibly have a collab coming up on the Excursion where we're really going to be doing some pretty cool stuff. So that one you don't want to miss. And that's probably going to be in about 4 to 5 weeks when we're actually finishing everything out, because we're doing some fab work on it right now. But for now, on today, like I said, the car, it performed awesome. I love it. And if you want to see more of how this stuff is going to turn out, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. Thanks for watching.